A black mechanic was fixing a billionaire's private jet when an unexpected spark changed everything. What started as work turned into something far deeper. You won't believe what she whispered next. Before we begin, hit like, subscribe and share, and tell me, where are you watching from? The morning sun spilled through the wide steel doors of Hartsfield Executive Hangar in Atlanta, glinting off rows of private jets. Marcus Reed, a 32-year-old aviation mechanic, wiped the grease from his hands as he checked the work order on his clipboard. He'd repaired dozens of engines, from crop dusters to corporate jets, but this assignment was different. The name printed at the top read, Isabella Warren, billionaire venture capitalist and CEO of Warren Aerotech. When her sleek black Gulfstream G800 taxied in, the ground vibrated. A convoy of tinted SUVs pulled up moments later. Out stepped Isabella, tall, confident, and impeccably dressed in a white designer suit that contrasted sharply with Marcus's navy blue coveralls. "Mr. Reed," she said, extending her hand. "I'm told you're the best mechanic in the city." Marcus nodded, surprised she even knew his name. "I just do my job, ma'am." Her smile lingered longer than expected. "Good, my jet's not just a machine, it's my second home. Treat it like it's yours." As she walked away, her perfume mixed with the scent of jet fuel. Marcus watched her go, realizing this was no ordinary client, and today wouldn't be an ordinary day. Marcus spent the next few hours under the Gulfstream's gleaming wing, his hands steady and sure as he inspected the turbine assembly. The hangar echoed with the hum of tools and the occasional crackle of the intercom. Normally clients left after giving instructions, but Isabella stayed. She leaned against a railing, phone in hand, watching him work with quiet fascination. Every so often, she asked questions that surprised him. "How long have you been doing this?" "Since I was 18, he replied without looking up. "Engines make more sense than people." She laughed, a light, elegant sound that carried through the air. "Maybe that's why they never let me near the tools." When Marcus climbed down the ladder, his arms streaked with oil and his shirt clinging to his shoulders, he felt her gaze linger. Isabella stepped closer, her perfume cutting through the scent of metal and jet fuel. Her voice lowered, teasing but deliberate. "I like your muscles." For a moment, silence filled the hangar. Marcus blinked, caught off guard. "Ma'am?" She smiled slightly, eyes glinting. "You heard me." Then, as quickly as the spark appeared, she turned away, leaving Marcus unsure whether she'd just flirted or tested him. Marcus tried to shake off the moment, focusing back on the humming engine before him. But Isabella's words echoed in his head, like the faint thrum of a jet cooling after flight. He told himself to stay professional. Billionaires didn't flirt with mechanics. Not in real life. As evening shadows stretched across the hangar floor, Isabella returned with 2 cups of coffee. She handed him one without a word, watching as he set his wrench aside. "You've been at it for hours," she said softly. "You don't stop, do you?" He chuckled. "Engines don't fix themselves." They sat on a toolbox, surrounded by the rhythmic ticking of cooling metal. The conversation turned personal, about where they came from, what drove them. She spoke of billion-dollar boardrooms. He spoke of growing up fixing cars with his father in a one-car garage. Isabella listened, her expression thoughtful. "You know, Marcus," she said after a pause, "you talk about engines the way most people talk about dreams." He smiled, looking at her for the first time, not as a client, but as a woman. Maybe that's because engines and dreams both need fuel to keep going. And in that quiet, something began to stir between them. By nightfall, the Gulfstream's twin engines purred perfectly, a deep, steady rhythm echoing through the hangar. Marcus ran his final checks, wiping the last traces of oil from his hands. Isabella stood nearby, her white suit jacket now replaced with a leather coat, her hair slightly undone, still poised, but softer somehow. "So," she asked, stepping closer, "is my jet ready to fly?" Marcus nodded. "Better than new. She'll take you anywhere you want to go." Isabella's lips curved into a faint smile. "And what if I don't know where I want to go?" He met her eyes, steady and unguarded. Then maybe you just fly until you figure it out. She took a business card from her coat pocket, holding it between her fingers. You're not just a mechanic, Marcus. You're a rare kind of man, the kind people remember. He accepted the card, her direct line embossed in silver. In case I need another jet fixed, he teased. Her smile deepened. Or something else. Moments later, the engines roared to life, and the jet glided into the night sky. Marcus stood watching, wind brushing his face, realizing she hadn't just left. She'd taken a piece of his calm with her.